What's good, peeps? Thanks always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. All right, so the WBC have started their bullshit again. The We Be Crooks organization, for some reason, have done something once again that makes absolutely no sense. No sense whatsoever. It's almost like every time they have one of these conventions, they try to do something that will just create headlines. They always do. Go and check the record. Every single time they have a convention, I think this one was in Mexico, they always try and do something that will just get headlines. Well done, you've achieved your goal. This time, they have decided to upgrade, is that the word? Upgrade Vasyl Lomachenko to this new title that I think they first issued to Canelo. I think it was Canelo, franchise champion. And in doing so, they've upgraded Devin Haney, who was interim champion, to full WBC 135-pound champion. Right? It was funny because I went onto Devin Haney's Twitter page, and I think he almost was happy and angry at the same time. I think he said something like the youngest ever world champion, I guess at that weight, because he isn't the youngest ever world champion, but he said the youngest ever world champion, and I think he had an emoji of someone blowing smoke out of their nose as if to say, I'm angry. He does not want to win a belt this way. I can't imagine any fighter, if they are true fighters, wanting to win a belt like this. No, you want to win it in the ring, right? He called out Vasyl Lomachenko immediately after Lomachenko beat Luke Campbell, immediately after he had his fight as well. And that's the fight he wants, right? Number one versus number two. I don't necessarily believe that Devin Haney is the number 235 pounder, but he's no worse than top five. He wants to win it the right way. Like Teofimo Lopez is going to try and do against Richard Comey. Like Luke Campbell tried to do against Vasyl Lomachenko. That's the way to do it. Not to be handed a belt, right? And to be honest, I don't think Vasyl Lomachenko wants to be upgraded to franchise champion. Vasyl Lomachenko definitely is not scared of fighting Devin Haney. This is just crap. Let's be honest, it's just fucking crap. And I absolutely hate the WBC, right? Hate's a strong word, but I do. I mean, interim champions, regular champions, fucking, let's not forget the Mayan belt. The Mayan belt that Tyson Fury won. What did Amir Khan fight for as well? Didn't he fight for some belt in Saudi Arabia? You've got the diamond belts, and now you've got the franchise champion, right? So, I mean, you're going to see images of guys all with that WBC belt, silver belt, international belt, fucking intercontinental belt. Literally, you could see a picture of 8 guys in the same division. It's going to happen with what looks like the same belt, and you're going to think, what the fuck's going on here? It makes no sense. And it angers me because I guess we as boxing fans look at the WBC as the number one organization. I don't think they are personally, but that's what boxing fans look at, right? That green and gold belt, it's famous. And you would expect them to set an example. But right now, what they're doing is just embarrassing. And I guess it's just to get as much sanctioning fees as possible. For TV networks are not going to complain, right? I mean, Devin Haney with a belt around his waist, a belt that is the world championship belt, helps TV as well. Promoters are not going to complain either. I know Eddie Hearn did, but he's not going to complain behind the scenes. Fans will. I think fans have just had enough of this crap. Why give Devin Haney the belt? I know people are going to say he's interim champion, but if you're going to do something like this, why not just make it, I don't know, number 2 versus number 3? If we can say Vasyl's number 1, right? Even though it doesn't work like that. Vasyl's champion and then Devin Haney's number 1. But why not make Devin Haney number 1 versus number 2? I mean, why not just make Devin Haney versus Luke Campbell? I know we've seen Luke Campbell get beat recently. So what? Make that. Make him have a fight to win the belt. Just do that. Why can't you do that? It isn't like people might compare it to when Golovkin got the belt. That was different. Canelo kind of vacated, and that made sense. And a lot of people thought Golovkin was #1 in the division. So you know what? Not a problem. He's the best anyway. This is different. They need to stop doing this. It's almost like Mauricio Sulaiman just wakes up with some of the most fucking outrageous ideas ever. And somehow he gets away with doing it. It was funny because Dana White recently, obviously Dana White's going to launch his Zuffa Boxing. And he says he's going to do something where he doesn't recognize belts. When he said that, it didn't seem to make sense, right? Because belts are what make up boxing. But now you can fully understand. It's about the fights, not these stupid, crazy belts. It really isn't. Another thing they mentioned at this WBC convention was about Dillian Whyte. Again, I don't know what's going on with Dillian Whyte. I'm not going to talk about it for now. But they did say that if, I think, UCAD give Dillian Whyte the green light, he will become mandatory to Deontay Wilder's belt, the position he's been in for, I don't know, 600 days, but that he won't get his shot until 2021. It's just, I don't know. I wish someone that doesn't need belts, like Floyd never needed a belt, nor does Canelo. I wish someone could just say, fuck your belt. Don't want it. Like literally just say, like vacate. Honestly, just someone massive in the boxing world that obviously doesn't require a belt, doesn't need it to help them sell a fight. Just say, oh, take your belt back. Don't want it. Like literally put it in a bin, almost like what Riddick Bowe did or what Canelo did. Do that. That's the only way I think these boxing fucking governing bodies, is that the right term for them, are going to understand that what they're doing is incorrect, right? What they're doing is crap. At this stage, the only belt that I think has any sort of credit or anything is probably the IBF. IBF's probably the only one, right? The rest are just shocking, if I'm honest with you. Shocking. Peace.